For some time now, we've asked what Trump 2.0 would look like for Ukraine. And as the days go by and as Trump finalizes his new cabinet, the answer to that question is getting clearer, and it might surprise you. Let's start with Trump's pick for U.S. National Intelligence Chief, Tulsi Gabbard. Ukraine has accused her of being on the Kremlin's payroll. After the start of the Russia-Ukraine war, Gabbard, who is a former Democratic congresswoman who quit the party to endorse Republican Trump, also claimed that it was the United States and NATO that provoked Russia into launching the biggest war in Europe since 1945. Take a look at her tweet from 2022. On the first day of the war, as Russia sent troops and tanks into Ukraine, Gabbard posted, and I'm quoting here, "This war and suffering could have easily been avoided if the Biden administration, NATO, had simply acknowledged Russia's legitimate security concerns regarding Ukraine becoming member of NATO, which would mean US. What's more, Gabbard has also accused Washington of seeking regime change in Moscow, a remark that led to her being described by Russian state television as our girlfriend. And a Russian agent, Senator Mitt Romney, has accused Gabbard of parroting fake Russian propaganda, while Hillary Clinton described her as a Russian asset during a 2016 presidential campaign. That's not all. Ukraine's Center for Countering Disinformation has alleged that Gabbard had been taking the Kremlin's money to spread disinformation. The center, established by President Zelensky, is part of Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council in Kyiv. It has made this allegation without providing any proof. This allegation was made in a publication online in 2022. According to British daily The Times, the post was deleted by the center immediately after Trump announced Gabbard as his new U.S. intelligence chief. The claim could threaten ties between Kyiv and Washington if Gabbard is confirmed for the post by the Senate. But coming back to the issue of Ukraine's NATO membership, remember, NATO has repeatedly said that Ukraine will be granted membership in the military alliance, but has not given a timeline. It's been almost 3 years since the war started, and NATO shows no signs of letting Ukraine join soon. How can NATO help end the war? What is NATO's plan for Ukraine? Can NATO even break out of the war in Ukraine? Remember, the Kremlin demanded before its invasion of Ukraine that NATO remove troops and missile defense systems from countries in Eastern Europe that joined the alliance after 1997. On the other side, NATO has made some tall promises to Ukraine. Some leaders had also promised speedy membership, even though that was never likely in the foreseeable future, if at all. As the situation stands today on the ground, Russia has the upper hand. And as far as Ukraine is concerned, it is scrambling to find other sources of aid, as the prospect of continued American aid, that looks dicey. And so, if Trump manages to engineer a peace deal and bring the Ukraine war to a close, he'll be freeing the NATO from an unwinnable war. The US president-elect has made plenty of noise during his campaign about how he would end the war and force the two sides to sit down and talk within 24 hours of taking office. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.